Hey everyone, welcome to Reverse Homesteading. I'm a day late, but I did think about it on the day. I just ran out of daylight. Remembrance Day was yesterday in Australia, so we remember all of our fallen soldiers through the wars, and we really appreciate their sacrifice and the service of those who are protecting Australia now. I'll show you what I've planned for my beans. I gave you a little bit of a sneak peek yesterday. I'm going to plant the beans in their own little pot to start out, and I'll keep them away from the crazy rain and crazy weather that we've been having all of the cold days in my little DIY greenhouse. Just a little note on how I put my seeds away. So I've got my label in there. It's probably easier if you don't have the label in there already, but up to you. I just get a piece of paper and I make a little pinch in there, and then I make my own funnel, so that way you can do anything from pea seeds to tiny little seeds, and yeah, just make sure it fits in there. I mean, it's a basic thing, you probably know this already, and just hold it there with your hand, and then when you've got another bowl ready to catch anything that falls off, just do it over the top of the bowl. You can get these tiny little brassica seeds into the funnel carefully, and then into the seed packet. No problem at all. Didn't drop one. Fantastic. Very easy. You can use a little funnel if you want to, but hey, something else you have to clean. Hope that helps. And everything else that you've got can go into the compost, so nothing's wasted. This is my dwarf butter bean, and I'll show you my other beans. So this is surrounded by a lot of mulch that we made ourselves, quite spiky. I don't know if it's the variety that's left it untouched or if it's surrounded by mulch, but I'll show you the others. I did say I'd show you the good, the bad and the ugly. That's pretty ugly. That's my slippery silk bean, so I'm going to put another cloche on it. I took them off because it was really sunny and they looked like they were struggling and going all floppy. And now it's been super rainy, so I'm not winning on beans this year, my goodness. They're usually not this hard. This one has also been damaged quite a bit, but maybe it'll come back with a cloche. I'm not sure about the other one. So the plan here for the native currant here and the Panama passion fruit that you can't really see here is to put them along this part of the fence with this cable that's covered in plastic. This is pretty tough stuff, but it's not very cheap. Also, the connectors for it are quite expensive, so from what I figured out, because it's kind of thick, each time it touches the fence it's going to cost you about $5 in fittings to screw in each thing, and a little crimping it and doing all that kind of stuff so it looks like it does on the DIY videos. But I am not going to do that. I am going to use my little fence staples, which are the medium-sized ones. They're 2mm wide by 15mm long. I'm going to use my needle-nosed or pointy-nosed pliers so that I don't hurt my fingers when I hammer them in. That is the plan for now. So it's just for beans, that sort of thing, from about that part of the fence backwards. And I'll just use string for that, and I'll do this special cable for the fruit trees at a later stage, so I won't be doing that today. And I'll probably use fence staples for that as well. They are galvanized, but they do rust in my experience, but we don't need to talk about that. Let's get started. So there it is. I've tied it off in sections on each post, so that may seem a little tedious, and it is to set up, but as time goes on, if it gets a bit saggy, you can fix it just by untying one knot in one place, tightening it up and putting it back together again. Otherwise you'll have like a continuous string here and you'll have to adjust it all the way along, and this gets a little annoying, but that'll be good for the beans. And I hope you're having fun in your garden. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.